Hello students, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to create and organize a binder that you can use for your notes in your ALEKS class. You need at least a 2-inch binder, and in that we're going to include a table of contents, and I'll give you more tips later in the video about how to put these together. We'll need some dividers and some way to label those dividers. It can be as simple as a post-it note that you write on and just attach to even a colored piece of paper or something to divide each section of notes. The supplies you need are a 2-inch binder, dividers. You need to purchase some index dividers either at a store or create your own. Use some colored cardstock or color paper and add a label to each side, maybe even turn a post-it note, and I'll show you those, but you can just label those and make your own labels for each section. And you'll need a 3-hole punch, or at least access to one, so that you can hole punch your notes to put them in the binder. You will also need some paper clips. Look at the pie in your particular ALEKS course. For each section of the pie, you will need to create a label. For example, we have this college algebra pie. A student would need to create a label for algebra and geometry review, equations and inequalities, graphs and functions, and so forth. Again, you will need to look at your particular pie in your course to see what the title of the sections are. When in ALEKS, click on Resources. Find the course content list. Click on it, download it, and print it off. You can then use this as the table of contents in the front of your binder. This list contains every topic that is contained within your particular course. The list can be very helpful as you organize your notes within each section of the pie. Make a label for each section of the pie. Either write out the title or make an abbreviation. For example, AGR can stand for Algebra and Geometry Review. You can even color coordinate the label with a particular color on that section of the pie. Whatever helps you organize the information and find it faster if you need to look something up. When preparing to work on topics on the pie, you might want to pick 5 or 6 topics, click Explain on those, and get some printouts, maybe while you're at the college, so that you can then take those printouts home to work on the pie. You can print off and use the ALEKS explanations, and if there's available resources from your instructor, you might want to click on those and print those off as well. For each topic you study, you will want to print off at least one example of the problem to add to your notes. When you get a question correct, you will see a screen like this. This screen would be good to print off because it contains how ALEKS presents the problem as well as your correct answer. Print that off and add that to your notes for that topic. Some topics have multiple pages of notes. To make it easier for you to find what you're looking for, instead of flipping through numerous pages, paperclip that section of notes together so that as you're looking for the section, you can just take that paperclip section and go right past it to the next one until you find the particular topic you need. Some topics have multiple pages of notes. To make